guys, so hopefully this is like the beginning of a series-ish, kind of. I vaguely got this idea from Emily Noel here. Her channel is always linked down below. If you scroll down to like the bottom of my description box, I have a couple channels that I watch very regularly. Hers is down there, so if you don't know who she is, her channel link is always down below. But I think last summer, she did like an easy eye week, so every day for like 5 days, Monday through Friday, she uploaded a video using or where she did like easy eye looks, but Monday she used 1 shadow, Tuesday she used 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Which I thought was really cool. So I'm sort of going to do my own version of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it palette specific. So I have a couple palettes that are pretty popular. So what I'm going to do is I'm only going to do 3 looks. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So this is the first one. So this one will be up on Monday. That being said, there'll be a video Monday, Wednesday, Friday, not Saturday, because I just put up 3 in a row, and then the next one will be on Tuesday, if you are curious. So it's going to be palette specific, and I'm going to do 3 different looks. They're not necessarily going to be 1 shadow, 2 shadow, 3 shadow. They're just going to be easy. So if you have these palettes and you don't really know what to do with them, these are going to be sort of like 3 options that I'm going to give you. Things that are easy to pull off with inexpensive brushes, because I only own inexpensive brushes. And if you were just interested in like sort of what you can do with some of these palettes, then hopefully this is helpful. So this is going to be the first one. I have no idea when this video is actually going to go up. I'm sure it's going to go up way after. What's on my window? There's like a thing on my window. Hang on. Pause. Momentarily. There was like a crazy weird spider on my window, but it's dead now. So what was I even saying? So basically, yeah, they're all going to be easy. And that's basically it. Right. When I'm filming this, I don't know when it's going to end up going up, but I'm excited. I think it's going to be good, because I've been having vague trouble coming up with ideas, and I think this is going to be a good idea. Anyway, we're going to start it. This is the first one we're going to start with. This is going to be, I'm going to say this is going to be like 5 more times, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. This is what we're going to start with. This is the first higher end palette that I actually ever got. So we're going to start with this, and the look today is like, seriously, it's not even a tutorial because it's so easy, but I don't think it's necessarily something that people would think to do with this. Oh, you can see my mirror. Oh wait, I'll zoom in, it won't matter. Something people might not think to do with this specific palette, or yeah, that's it. Basically something people might not think to do with it. So I'm gonna get rid of my glasses marks real fast, or at least, you know, get rid of them a little bit so they're not super distracting. And then I'm gonna zoom you in, and we're just gonna get right into it. All right, we're closer. Good. Hopefully you can see what's happening, because I can't. If I'm squinting, it's again because I can't see. If you're new, I can't see. That's why I'm wearing glasses all the time. So basically I'm only going to use 2, maybe 3. Pause. I feel like I'm never ready. This is where I keep all like my little face and eye brushes. It's just like a candle holder that I cleaned out of when the candle was empty. So I'm going to use 3 brushes. I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. This is a $1 brush. I'm going to use the e.l.f. blending brush. This is from their studio line. I remembered. It's a $3 brush. If you watch any other videos where I talk about these black e.l.f. brushes, I can never remember what they're called. And then I have this little brush from Real Techniques, which is called their accent brush. This came in like an eye set that I got. So these are the ones that I'm going to use, and this is seriously all we're going to do. I did all my face makeup before, obviously. It actually doesn't look too bad because I have like brows on. When I have just face makeup and no brows, I look crazy. But yeah, so we're just going to take this palette. We're going to take this color right up here called Triple Fudge. If you have the ones with the words, obviously you can see that. If not, it's just the darkest brown that you have in this palette. And I'm going to take the shader, the eyeshadow brush, the e.l.f. eyeshadow brush, moving my mirror. And I'm seriously just taking this and putting it all over my eyelid. And you might think, oh, it's like, that's really dark. Why would you want to do that? Trust me. I think the undertone is just really nice in this color for this specifically. I mean, and I'm pretty fair, so if you're fair and you're like, well, I don't want that to look too dark or muddy or like harsh, give it a go. Don't be super heavy-handed, you know, build up the color. Don't like rub it around in there and then slap it on your eye and then you look like you got punched in the face. Yeah, don't really want that. But I'm just taking this and I'm gonna put it all over, literally just all over my eyelid, like that. And then I'm just gonna do it to the other eye. Was this little weird black thing on my nose the whole time? What is that? What is on my nose? Okay, now I'm just going to take the e.l.f. blending brush. I really like this because I've talked about this brush before, but if you don't know, it does come to a little bit of a point right here at the top, which makes it really easy to like get into the crease of your eye, but it's also fluffy, so you can also blend with it, and it's just, I think, or you could pack shadow on the lid. It's really versatile. So this is bare. I didn't put any product on this, and I'm just going to put it like in just like this, like flat-wise, and I'm just gonna blend that shadow out back and forth. I don't want to add any more product right now because I don't want it to get too harsh looking, like in the crease of my eye. I just want to sort of bring that color up a little bit and blow it out. This look is seriously so easy, like so easy. I highly encourage you to try it if you have this palette. Not even in this palette, but if you have a color that's similar to this. Obviously I'm doing it palette specific, but if you have similar colors, that works just as well. You can see that this eye, I blended it out a little bit, so we brought it up like in the crease a little bit above, but we've definitely like diffused it a little bit. We don't want to bring like a really dark color up high, and this one I haven't done anything, so you can see the difference. But I also like that I'm using affordable brushes. Again, I only own affordable brushes, and like 90% of them, not even 90, more than 90% of them are like legitimately from the drugstore, so you could just go out and get them. So I like that, and I also like that I only have like 3 brushes I'm using. A lot of people, I'm sure, don't have like an extensive brush collection. Sometimes you just like, you're working with what you have, and these brushes are really easy to like get a hold of, and they're cheap in price, so that's always great. All right, so I'm just gonna blend that out just like that. Super, super simple. Now that that is blended, I'm gonna go back in with my $1 shadow brush, and I'm just gonna go back into that color and deepen it up on the lid. Any shadow that's sort of blended away, I sort of wanna like bring that back. So we're just gonna deepen up the lid a little bit more with that same color. Yep, on both eyes. And just a little bit more blending. Because it's a darker color, you just want to make sure that it's pretty blended so you're not getting like a harsh line, but I just really like this color. And even, you can see like, obviously it's dark. I have a dark brown shadow on my lids, but it doesn't look muddy or too intense in my opinion. It's very wearable. And when you blend it out, it does take on like a different color. So at least in my eyes, so on the lid obviously you packed it on so it's like that darker brown, and then when you blend it up, it sort of looks almost, it's like a neutral, almost pulls a little bit warm if you really, really blend it out. So you're using one color, but you're sort of getting different tones of that color. So now that that's like all blended out, I'm gonna run a little bit on the lower lash line. I'm just gonna take this brush, dip it in like once, tap off the excess so it's not crazy, and I'm just gonna run this under the lower lash line. Again, I want it to be kind of blown out. I don't want it to be too, you cannot see my mouth when I'm talking, that's weird. I don't want it to be super, super structured. That's not really my style. So we are blowing this out quite a bit. But if you wanted to sharpen up that outer corner a lot and make it real like, you could totally do that if you wanted to. But we're just running that under just for a little bit of definition. I'm gonna do that on the other eye too. All right, so I've run that under both eyes. Now what I'm gonna do real fast is I'm just gonna clean up a little bit right here. I'm not making it super sharp, but just, I don't want the eyeshadow to come too far down on this outer corner here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of white chocolate, which is like this matte cream shade, on that little tiny brush that I have. I'm just gonna, you know, dunk it in there a little bit. And I'm just gonna run that right here. Literally just want to clean up this little tiny part over here. So I'm just gonna run that under. And I think that that just helps sort of clean up that area right there, so it's not, we're not bringing down the dark shade too much. So I'm doing that on both sides. Again, you don't have to do this. This is just me personally. But again, I don't want it to be too sharp. Just a little bit more cleaned up. Try to make them even. Anyone hate when their eyeshadow like doesn't match? I feel like that's like my anal retentiveness coming out. That's okay. It doesn't have to match. I just need them to be a little bit closer than they were. So, all right, so that is literally almost it. There are 2 highlight options in this palette. If you have it, you know. That matte cream color that I said, and then also this pinky color down here. I think I'm just gonna use that matte cream color. This is what I'm taking, this little brush. I'm just gonna put that right under my brow bone, just to highlight a little bit. It's not gonna highlight an incredible amount on my skin. Like on my skin tone, it's not gonna highlight that much, but just a little like extra brightness. And then I'm gonna take that pinky, the pearly one at the bottom, Champagne Truffle, and I'm just gonna put that right under, like right under the arch, just a little tiny bit. And I'm also gonna put that in the inner corners. Highlight that inner corner. You could obviously use the matte color to highlight that, or you could use the shimmery color to highlight your brow bone all the way, or do whatever you want. But this is mostly just this look. Like this is mostly just nothing. This is it. Like this is all. I'm just gonna throw on some mascara and then it's gonna be done. So for mascara, just so you know, I'm using the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. So I'm just gonna throw that on and then we'll be right back. Does anyone else like always touch their face when they're doing their mascara? Like with the mascara? I know it's not a lot, but I have this black line there. Always, 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 always. All right, so mascara's on. What a difference. My wrist just like crazy cracked. Did you hear that? Mascara's on. Again, IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara is what I used, and like this is it. I would call this a one shadow look. Yes, I used 3 eyeshadows, but 2 of those were highlight colors and just like cleaning up. For like 99% of the look, it's only 1 shadow, and I think you still get some dimension even when you like blend it out. The color looks a lot different, and I just think it looks really nice. This is a very high contender for like eye makeup that I think I'm gonna wear to an event. Like we have an event that we have to go to, and I'm like trying to figure out how to do my makeup. And this might be it. Like it's so simple and it's not gonna take really long, but it still looks elegant and it's not over the top, but I think it's really nice. You could add, oh hello, mirror. You could add liner if you wanted to, just like top liner or a wing or whatever. You could make it darker by putting like a eyeliner in your waterline. I'm not gonna do that because I don't really do that. I feel like it irritates my eyes and I don't do that a whole lot, but this is it. Like seriously, this is it. This is not even a tutorial. This is just like, in case you were wondering what you can do with this palette, here you go. But I'm gonna throw a lip on. This is the e.l.f. matte lip crayon in the color Cranberry. I'm just gonna throw this on real fast. I'm gonna zoom you out and then we're gonna chat for a little bit more and then we'll be done. Okay, lip color is on, and I really like the way this like a bolder lip looks with this. Obviously you could wear a nude, but like berries and red colors are my colors. Like I love them and I love the way they look on me, and this is a color that I would definitely pair with this eye look. I feel like my eyes look really blue right now in the mirror and I can barely see, and I feel like my eyes look really blue. So again, very, very, very simple. If you were looking for something to do with this palette, you have it, you just got it, you're new to makeup, you are just a beginner and you want something super easy but still looks put together, this I think is a great option. Again, I have 2 more looks coming with this palette. This will be probably the simplest, and I say simplest just because I used mainly 1 eyeshadow. So obviously the less shadow, not obviously, but I only use 1 shadow, so it's not super complicated or in-depth. But yeah, I'm really excited to make the other videos. I don't know when that's gonna happen. Again, this is probably not gonna be up for a little while, so I can sort of get them all filmed. Yeah. Oh, also, like I said, I'm wearing the e.l.f. matte lip crayon in the color Cranberry. I really like these. If you are interested in them, I will leave my review of them up there in the eye. Did a whole review of them, swatches and everything, but these are really good. And they're only $3. Yeah, they're really nice. So I think that's gonna be it. I will leave all the information, obviously, that you need to know down below. If you have any questions about this palette or any questions about anything, or just wanna talk, or just wanna say hi, or whatever, please leave a comment down below. I would love to talk to you guys. Obviously, if you have ideas or videos you would like to see, also please leave that down below. Always open to suggestions and all that stuff. I think that's all I want to say. I really don't want to drag this out for very much longer. But this is the first one of 3. The next video will be on Wednesday, not my normal day, and then the next video will be on Friday, not my normal day. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. None of those are my normal days, so just as a heads up, those are when the videos will be going up this week. And we're done now, for real. If you are new, I will leave the subscribe button right over there. Please subscribe if you're new, or if you haven't subscribed yet. I'll also leave my latest video up there if you are interested. But I hope this video was helpful. I'm really excited for this. Yay! Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.